Hi and welcome. This is Miss Josie, and today we'll be talking about Janet Skates and abstract versus realistic paintings. This is Janet Skates. She's an intuitive painter, and I know you're wondering what's intuitive. It means that she starts painting without having a clear idea of what she wants to paint. She just goes with how she feels and puts marks down. She uses tons of layers to make texture and add character to her final piece. And most importantly, Janet Skates uses confidence to paint by making marks without fear. Now, abstract versus realistic. Does Janet Skates make abstract paintings or realistic paintings? Further along this PowerPoint, you're going to see some of her work and you get to decide. But first, let's talk about what those two words mean. Abstract. Abstract is something made up. It's not from life. You can't look around and see it. You can't touch it. Can you think of some abstract examples? Realistic. Realistic has the word real in it. It's from life. It's something you can see in your room right now. Lots of artists paint landscapes, which are outside. They paint trees and ponds, everything outside, and that's real. You can see it around you. Can you think of some realistic examples? Now, I have two paintings I'm going to show you. One of them is abstract and one of them is realistic, but I'm not going to tell you which one is which. Our first one is by Monet, and our second one is by Kandinsky. Now, which one is abstract and which one is real? Which one is from real life, realistic, and which one is not abstract? Now, I'm going to show you because I have a picture of what the artist was looking at when he was painting one of them. That's right, Monet, the first one is a realistic painting. You can see below, that's a picture of what he was actually painting. Now, here's one of the paintings from Janet Skates, and we're going to dive deep into the elements and principles of design. What are some elements of art that you see? I see a lot of shape. What else do you see? I see a lot of lines, and some of these shapes and lines don't have actual names. Like this shape right here, it looks like a backwards D, but that's okay. I see a lot of texture. If we look at this right here, we have yellow on top of blue, on top of pink, on top of green. All those layers create texture in her painting. And she uses all the colors of the rainbow. What principles of design do you see? I see a lot of pattern and unity, and we'll talk about those later on. Now, let's break it down. What specific shapes do you see? Even if they don't have names, point them out. I see a lot of circles. I see a ton of arches. Janet Skates loves making arches everywhere, tons of arches. I see scales, which she made by doing little dots of paint. I see stripes, lots of stripes. There's some stripes down here. Rectangles, which are just thick lines. And most importantly, she uses small and big shapes. Now, what lines do you see? She uses curvy lines, straight lines, dotted lines. What colors do you see? She uses every color possible. And most importantly, Janet Skates uses warm and cool colors. We have warm colors up here where we have orange and pink. We have red down here. We have cool colors. We have blue and purple. We have green. She uses all the colors. Now, Janet Skates uses power and unity to make emphasis. What's emphasis? Emphasis is pointing out a specific area and making it pop. So by adding white over these black arches, she's emphasizing by outlining. And she uses pattern a ton. All these arches over here is a pattern. All these lines, pattern, dots, pattern. She repeats all of her shapes. And that's why she has unity as well. By repeating all of these shapes, they're in different places all over her artwork, which makes it seem like it's one whole artwork. She does the same with colors. We have some teal over here, and some up here too, and some down here, and some over here. Now everything feels like it's one piece. Now, we have finished with our Janet Skates PowerPoint, and you can go ahead and go to Demo 1, and we will start making.